You know, women check out of the relationship much sooner than guys realize. In fact, by the time he knows, it's usually too late. Like 99% of the time when your woman starts to tell you that things are wrong or that she needs space or she's not in love with you anymore, you're probably not going to save it. I mean, you can try, but it's going to take you radically transforming how you operate in your life moving forward. And most guys wait way too long before they try to turn the relationship around, and they do the wrong things by trying to chase after, trying to become more, trying to be different for her. I'm going to give everything up in my life just for what this woman wants. And so what ends up happening is he plays this game of happy wife, happy life. But from her perspective, the only thing he's got going on in his life is her. And so she doesn't want him to make her his life. I mean, it sounds nice in the beginning. If she's been with some abusive guys or guys that just haven't paid much attention to her, she'll like that for a while. But then when she sees that she has all this hold and power over you emotionally, she's going to start seeing you as weak. And if she sees you as weak, then this means she doesn't have a container of safety with you, not emotionally and not even physically. And then from this place, she's not going to feel safe. And when she doesn't feel safe and she doesn't feel that power coming from you, then her attraction goes down. And you know what happens when the attraction goes down? She falls out of love with you and you start having sex problems. So in this video, we're going to talk about these early warning signs so you can get ahead of it and not become like that 99% of guys who don't seek help of how to turn themselves around, how to turn their relationships around when it's too late. My name is Ed Baxter, and I help guys in betrayal situations. I've coached thousands of men, tens of thousands of men who come through my doors in one form or another. I've had over 3,000 guys come through the Betrayed to Badass program. And that's what we do. We'll get you to that place where you make the right decision for you and your children. The first one is, I just need space. Now, space means she needs space away from you. Why? Because just looking at you puts all this pressure on her and guilt and shame about what she's about to do to you. She's already out of love with you. And she's like, I need space because just being around you, just seeing your fucking face is making me feel bad. And so she's not wanting to tell you what's really going on. She's just going to say, I need space. And you say, well, what do you mean you need space? What's going on? She'll just say, I'm confused. She's not confused. She just wants space away from you because she wants to explore what it's like to be without you. And so whenever she says, I need space, the first thing you should do is say, okay, cool. If you need space, that's great. And you should immediately just break it off. You're like, Ed, what do you mean break it off? I should try to save it. No, never chase a woman. I don't care if you're dating her. I don't care if you've been married to her. You never chase her. Seduction is not forcing something. Seduction is an invitation. And most likely she needs space because you've been forcing it. You've been trying to get attention from her, trying to get validation, trying to get sex, trying to get her to approve of you, trying to get her to say, you're a good guy, you're amazing, you're awesome. And like fishing for compliments. And guys do this shit all the time. Like Valentine's Day is a good example. We just had Valentine's Day where the guy will say, he'll get her flowers and candy, take her to a restaurant, say, like, see how good I did? See how amazing I am? It's like, she doesn't want that shit. Why don't you take her on an adventure? Show her how to live life. That's what she wants. She wants you to go fucking lead, not impress her all the time. Right? That's how it is in the stories. Watch the hero. He takes her on an adventure and he gets the girl. That's what she wants. Go take her onto something that's amazing and fun, that you enjoy. Don't try to sit there and impress her with gifts and things. It just doesn't work. It's a bribe. So when she needs space, give her space. Take a step back. Say, okay, you need space, no problem. I'm going to take space as well. I think it's probably better for both of us. So let me know whenever you want to hang out, but I'm going to go do these other things. And then you just don't contact her ever again. Like, Ed, what do you mean don't contact her? She'll forget about me. Well, good. It just shows you that she wasn't that interested in you anyway. If she was interested in you, you give her all that space, she will come back because her brain will go, did I make a mistake? I'm not really sure. And then she'll start forgetting about the bad memories, and only the good memories will reside there, which happens to everybody. Like, you look at your past, it's not full of bad memories. You usually forget the bad ones and you think about the good ones. So then time is on your side, and eventually she'll reach out, and then you won't pounce on her like a unhinged maniac because you want her attention. You'll just let her come to you in her own time. So the second one is, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. And this is usually the first thing a woman tells a guy when she wants a divorce or she wants to break up with him, which pretty much is telling him, you're a good person, but I'm just not sexually attracted to you anymore. And this means that she's opening the door for the later conversation because she's easing you into this motherfucker. Make no mistake, she's easing you into it as much as she can. She's like, I love you, you're a great guy, but I'm just not in love with you, so I'm not really sure what to do about it. And what this means is, again, she's not sexually attracted to you. So this is just opening the door of the conversation to where she's going to want to explore options with other guys. And you're like, what do you mean other guys? Yeah. From what I've found, most women are looking for that great love in their life. And when they don't have that container of you as a masculine protector, giving her safety and structure in her life, she's going to feel withered and she's going to be in pain for a long time emotionally. and she's going to feel like she's suffering, and she will just need to go after that. It'll be like water in a desert for her, and she will eventually find it. She'll either leave you or she'll cheat on you. And unless you get this remedied, unless you can fix this is where it's going to go. And she says, I'm not in love with you anymore, because she's telling you that the attraction is completely faded, and she doesn't think it's going to come back. And so what she needs from you is either one of two things. She needs you to show that you are powerful, that you have shit going on in your life, that you can do things, that you are unpredictable, that you can live a life that you create and that you desire and that you want, or there's lacking in connection. And most guys are not lacking in the connection department. Usually he's overdoing the connection. Whenever she says, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, he doubles down on the connection. That's usually not the problem. Usually for the guys, he needs more power. He's not demonstrating power at all. She walks right over him. He does whatever she wants. He acts like a super nice guy, which really nice is good. It's not that he's not nice, it's that he is a pushover. He has no backbone. He has no strength. He's got no edge. He's got no wild man that can come out. He's got no unapologetic expression. And so she needs to feel that to feel safe. And she can manipulate him. And she can just do whatever, and he just lets it happen. He never holds any boundaries, and so this is the problem. She doesn't feel this power, which means the connection starts to fade, and eventually the relationship's going to fall apart, and she will either cheat or move on. She'll say, I feel like we're just going through the motions. So in other words, she's telling you that you're like a roommate, that routine has set into the life. Same shit's happening every day. Come home, feed the kids, watch Netflix, go to bed, fuck on Wednesdays. It's like the same shit. Wake up, kids' lunches, you go to work. And you do this over and over and over again. Then you might do like something on the weekend, go to soccer practice on Saturday or some shit. And it's the same routine over and over and over again. So she feels like her life is just passing her by. Not only that, but you're not connecting with her in the way that she needs. Either she's lacking in power, or she's lacking in connection. And maybe both in this instance, if you're dealing with small children and you're caught up in the family. And you're just trying to keep the peace. You're just trying to keep the havoc from spinning everything out, because she's always overwhelmed. She's always caught up in overdrive and overwhelm. And this is a problem for the guy, because he's like, I don't know how to fix this problem. I don't know how to get her from stressing the fuck out all the time. It's like, yeah, because you're not leading the relationship effectively. You're not creating a container for which she can reside. You're not setting the structure and how the family's supposed to be there, so she's not stressed out on what happens. Or maybe you're not producing enough so that there's enough money that you can actually buy some time back. And you can be like, well, Ed, that's not cool. Why do I have to make more money? Bro, if you're a guy, then her biology is going to respond to your ability to provide and protect. And money is part of the game. It doesn't matter what society says. People are going to go back to how they're built biologically. And maybe it doesn't sound pleasant, but that's the reality of nature. And we can fight reality, or we can roll with it and take advantage of the things that it gives us. And so sometimes you've got to make more money as a guy. So if she feels like she's just going through the motions, then start spicing things up. Let's start having an adventure. Let's do some different things on the weekends. It's up to you to start bringing some adventure back into the relationship. And you're like, well, why isn't she? She could do that as well. Yes, she could, but most likely she's completely overwhelmed with what she's got going on, so she's not going to be able to think like that. You, on the other hand, are built different. You think different. So you can create some cool new experiences to have. And I guarantee you have these new experiences, this is going to spice things up quite a bit. If she says, I don't know what I want anymore, most likely she's got another guy. I'm just confused. I don't know what I want, right? I want him, but I'm stuck with you. I don't know how to make this change. I want this guy sexually, but I need you for stability and comfort. I don't know how to do this. I want to go sleep with this guy, but I have kids with you. I'm stuck. I don't know what I want anymore. And so this is just our phrase for her to just say that something else is going on. She's either looking at somebody else, or she's having at least an emotional affair with somebody else. And so she's like, I'm confused. I don't really know what I want anymore. She's not confused, and she knows exactly what she wants. She just doesn't know how to finagle it to get exactly what she wants, which is she wants the safety and security of you, and she wants to have her lover on the side, and she wants you both to know about each other, and she wants everybody to be a big fucking happy family. That's what she wants. But she'll find that if you find out about her lover, then oftentimes the excitement of it goes away, and that kind of kills the attraction for her with that guy. But that's what she wants. She wants to have her cake and eat it too. And she knows she's not going to have it, so she's going to lie, gaslight, guilt, shame, deflect, start calling you a terrible dude, villainize the hell out of you in order to justify her moving on to be with this other guy. Because what else could you do to say that if she's cheating on you, how else can you justify it other than to villainize you and make you out to be a monster? That's the only thing she could do that could even come close to justifying her actions. And so if she says, I don't know what I want anymore, just realize that she's got one foot out the door. And so if you're in any of these situations, your first instinct is to chase after her. Guys are always doing this. They're like, well, this is what I want, so I'm going to go after it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to make it my life's effort to fix this relationship. And it's like, cool, that's awesome. But when you do this, You end up chasing her away because you're trying to force it. Instead of creating a magnetic and amazing life for yourself and stepping into your power, which is what you should do, take your focus off of her and just develop yourself into a guy that a woman doesn't actually leave. Develop yourself into a guy that can actually hold the masculine frame, the container of the relationship. Then she'll never leave you. But the problem is now you're trying to do this game of too little, too late. She'll tell you that. It's too little, too late. You can't fix it now. And the whole reason for that is she just wants to feel justified in her actions. If you fix it now, then she would be wrong. And she doesn't want to be wrong, so she'll tell you this. And so the thing is you can't convince her to be with you. You can't, attraction is not logically negotiated. It is an emotional game. And so for you, if you want to attract your wife back, again, we have to start demonstrating power, most likely. Oftentimes it's power, and you try to double down on connection by chasing after. Let's talk about it. Let's go to counsel. Let's do all these things. It's like, it's not going to work, bro. She wants space from you to explore what it's like to not have you around. She doesn't want to be in the pit with you, talking about the emotions and how you're upset and crying and how this is affecting you and the family and all that stuff. Just makes you look even weaker. This just completely tanks her attraction for you. And so what you want to do to move forward is to step into your power, which is exactly what we show you how to do in Soul Seducer. Soul Seducer is the program designed for this one thing, more than anything else. How to bring your woman back into the fold when she's wanting to step out. Or maybe she already has and you want to make the greatest comeback of your fucking life. So this is what we do. We're really good at this. We do it all the time. If you like this video, want other guys to see this, you think they'll find value in it, hit the like button. It'll pop up in their feed. And if you want to subscribe to this, you'll see other ones. And I love you, brother, and I'll see you in the next video.